What's going on, everybody? It's MasterAquatics, and I'm bringing you guys another video. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, if you haven't already hit that like button, I'm going to respond to a few comments that I've gotten in the past few weeks. It might have been your comment, might have been your friend's comment, might have been your grandma's comment. I'm going to respond to it via video. Let's go ahead and do it right now. Alright, so first comment that we have here comes from Andre Christen. He says, you can paint the back and the sides of the tank black. The wild caught fish will feel much more secure and they will not hit the glass of the tank. Is it possible that you can build a pond, outdoor or indoor, for the fish that you catch? Regards from Germany. That's actually a really good idea. I would like to build a pond for these fish that I catch, although I don't have the time or the money to do that right now. I don't plan on keeping all of these fish in a 29-gallon tank cooped up like this. A lot of these fish are going to be used to feed my largemouth bass, and some of these fish are going to be used as live bait. The only fish that I really want to keep in this 29-gallon tank is my two sunfish, panfish that I just caught. I think I'm going to keep these two. This tank will just be a temporary home for them. It's not going to be a permanent home for them. Eventually, I will have to upgrade their tank. Alright, so next comment that we have here comes from Libby Chong. Libby says, give your bass a partner. Funny thing is, Libby, is that I did try to do this. I did try to put in a pretty sizable bluegill in with my largemouth bass, and that did not work out for me the way I wanted it to. Unfortunately, I lost a really good fish because of this mistake. I did put out a video showing what happened. A lot of people did not like that I did that, so I took it down. I will provide a link in the description to the video explaining what happened but not showing what happened. If you guys really want to see the video showing what happened, let me know down in the comment section down below. But I would like to give him another partner. I would like to put in another largemouth bass with him, but I don't think I want to keep two really big fish in a 125-gallon tank. I wouldn't feel like that would be fair for the fish. I don't think that would be enough space for two big fish such as largemouth bass. I think just keeping Albert in the 125-gallon tank for the time being right now is what I'm going to do. Alright, so next comment comes from Ragu. He says, what was that liquid that you put into the new water? So every time that I do a water change, I'm always dosing the new water with a water conditioner called Prime. Now, Prime is the only water conditioner that I use and that I strongly stand by. I'm not saying that there aren't better products that you can use when it comes to removing chlorine from your water, but Prime has never failed me, and you can't overdose with it. It's completely safe for your fish. It's the safest dechlorinator that I have ever used, and this is coming from personal experience. I've been in the hobby for years, and Prime is the #1 thing that I use in my aquarium, and it's the #1 most important thing for the hobby, in my opinion, because without it I can't do the water changes and I can't keep ammonia at bay without it. I will provide a link in the description as to where you can purchase this product. I always order mine from Amazon, and if you click the link down in the description, it will redirect you to Amazon where you can purchase a bottle of Prime. If you do click on that link and purchase a bottle of Prime, it will help the channel. So if you do decide to do that, I appreciate it and thank you. But that's what the liquid is. I do it while I'm doing the water change. I don't do it beforehand. I don't treat the water and then do the water change the next day. I take out the water, and as I'm adding in new water, I start dosing Prime. SJE says, MasterAquatics, you are clueless. I mean, you gotta give me props. I put out a decent amount of information out there. I feel like I've done enough to say, hey, I think I helped a few people in the hobby, especially when it comes to breeding angelfish. I think I've done a good amount of sharing wealth and wisdom when it comes to the aquarium hobby. Hopefully a lot of people can agree with me on that. If not, then I really let a lot of people down, because that is the whole purpose of this channel. Boss says, you know what else is small but gets big? Now, when I first read this, it took me a few seconds to understand what he's trying to say. And for those of you who don't know what he's saying, he went on a video of mine titled Top 7 Small Fish That Get Extremely Big, and he left that comment. And at first I didn't realize what he meant, but then I thought about it and I laughed and I thought that was really funny. I thought it was definitely a comment worth showing in this video. It gave me a chuckle. Alright, next comment comes from Creole Queen. She says, can you make a video on how to play with your angelfish? I plan on getting 2, male and female. Can you touch them? I wouldn't recommend touching angelfish. I mean, you can gently touch them and take them out of the water for a few seconds, but I don't think they like that. I don't think they'll be too sensitive enough to where if you do that, they will die. They're pretty hardy fish, especially the bigger ones, but I haven't really been able to pet my angelfish or touch my angelfish. The closest I've been able to get with my angelfish is just pretty much hand feeding them flakes. I haven't been able to do anything other than that. So as far as playing with them, you can't really play with them, but you can kind of tease them a little bit with your can of flakes or your food. My angelfish are smart enough to know what food looks like, so as soon as I show them the can of flakes, they just go crazy over the flakes. Alright, next comment comes from Salvo Smith. He says, how old is your oldest angelfish? That's a really good question. So the oldest angelfish that I have is a silver platinum angelfish here. They come from a silver and a platinum pair of angelfish that I've had for a long time, that I had a long time ago. And they're about 3 to 4 years old. I'm not really too sure, but they're around 3 to 4 years old, and I've had them since they were little itty bitty fry. Actually, technically, I've had them since they were eggs, and I raised them and I hatched them and I bred them. I'm pretty much their father, so they have to call me Papa. Okay, it's only right. Alright, Kate says, I want to start breeding angelfish, but I don't want to become overwhelmed with fry. Any suggestions? So, yes, I have plenty of suggestions for that, and I can give you lots of advice on that. First things first is you can try culling, which means you get rid of the fry that are deformed and pretty much quote-unquote defective. 2 is raise what you want to raise. You don't have to necessarily take care and hatch every batch of eggs that your angelfish produce. Honestly, your angelfish will eat your eggs if you don't do anything to the eggs. If you don't try to raise them or anything like that, they will automatically eat them, or they will try to hatch the eggs and fail or succeed. And if they do succeed, eventually the fry will grow and they will get tired of the fry, and they either will stop taking care of them or they will eat the fry. So either way it goes, if you don't want the babies, don't raise the babies. It's as simple as that. So you can't become overwhelmed with fry unless you let it happen. I have plenty of videos on breeding angelfish that covers everything about breeding angelfish and taking care of the fry and how to manage the fry and all that good stuff. Check out the links in the description. Plenty of helpful information on taking care of angelfish fry. Hopefully this answers your questions and helps you. Okay, so next comment comes from Monim Shai. He says, how do you stop angelfish from fighting each other? I've actually made a video about this. I'll provide the link in the description for that video, but I will still go ahead and discuss and answer this question because this will help a lot of people who keep angelfish right now. So angelfish, they are semi-aggressive, which means they can be aggressive with other fish, especially other angelfish. The reason being is because they're territorial fish and they're part of the cichlid family. The best way to get them to stop fighting is to always get more than 2 and 3 angelfish. So you always want to have either 1 angelfish in the aquarium or 4 and more. You'd never want to get 2 because the bigger one or the stronger one will fight and destroy the weaker one. You don't want to get 3 because then 2 might just bully up on the weakest one, and then the strongest one will then later on destroy the other one. So you always want to keep 4 or more angelfish, unless you want to keep just one angelfish for a tank by himself so he can just grow as big as he can. Alright guys, so that's all the comments for today. So if you like these videos where I respond to comments, or if you just really want me to respond to one of your comments, leave a comment down in the comment section down below and ask me a question and hashtag it, comment, and I will make another video responding to that comment if I get enough comments. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. My name is MasterAquatics, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye.